guys. Welcome to Nays Days. I'm so excited to have you guys here. We are streaming a little bit differently tonight, so I hope this works. We are streaming, as you guys can tell in the top corner. I'm not sure which corner you're at, but it says StreamYard. Used to be Google Hangouts that I used to go on. So this is a little bit different. I just want to make sure that we are live on YouTube. So if you guys got the notification, guys, make sure you comment down below. I believe we should be live. If not, then I don't know what to do. Let's see. Let me go on Google. I always like to refresh to see. Okay, I just got my notification. So you guys should get yours too. There you go. Okay. So we are live, guys. As always, I love YouTuber of the Week. We are back on Wednesdays. We used to have there you go. Woo, new gifts and gadgets. We used to have it on Tuesdays for the summer months, and now we have it back on Wednesdays. So we have a new YouTuber of the Week, guys. I'm so excited for you guys to come and check this out. If you guys can do me a favor and make sure you subscribe to the YouTube of the Week. His link is in the description below. And as always, make sure you guys leave a like on this live stream. Comment down below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, Become a Daisy, and share this on Twitter. When you share it, make sure that you tag myself and 2 cool reviews for the YouTuber of the Week. Would you like to introduce you and your channel and tell us what it's all about?
Yeah, I'm essentially just a guy who likes to watch movies and talk about them. As my channel description says, I've always been a fan of movies and talking about them with friends or family members. And I started my channel to just kind of widen my audience of people I can communicate with and talk to about movies and things. Just to get different opinions, different thoughts, and things like that.
Now, how did you come up with your YouTube name?
Well, my friends, friends and family, for the most part, like everybody, because I'm a really laid back person, they always call me too cool. They like, oh man, you just too cool. So I throw that with reviews, and I think I came up with that name pretty quick, and then I just kind of just decided to do the whole brand around that name.
Now, with your channel, how did you decide what content you wanted to put on there?
Well, it was really a decision between talking about movies and talking about basketball. Those were my 2 passions. And I'm still kind of contemplating doing the basketball channel, but for right now, I really want to focus and really go full stream with my movie review channel, because I feel like that's one of my strongest passions, and it's I continue to grow and learn and explore more about different film genres, directors, photography styles and things like that. So I feel like that's where my passion is right now.
Very cool. I'm just checking because I don't see that anybody's on, and I just want to make sure that we are live. But I believe we are because I just saw it. So let's see. Like I said, guys, this is the first time using this. And hopefully you guys got notified. You should have. Let me see.
Let me try to.
Yeah, it says we're live.
Yeah, it says we've been live for 4 minutes.
Oh, hold on. There you go. Somehow it was on private. Yeah, I got it now, which was weird. Okay, guys. So maybe this might have worked. Oh, let's see. Let's see if people got the notification, guys. Like I said, this is new to me. But it's weird because I got the notification saying that we were live. So I don't know how it was on private if I got it notified. Let me see. This is so strange. But as you know, the first time that you do something, it's always a learning curve. And there you go.
Yeah.
All right. So let me continue with all this fun. So now, how long have you been on YouTube?
I think I started back in like late 2017 or 18. I think it's only been about a year. I think I started. No, I think I may be going on 2 years now that I think about it. So yeah, I think like
I know it's
September.
at least a year because
Yeah,
when we look at your videos.
yeah, like September of 2017, I believe I uploaded my first video, if I'm not mistaken.
Hi, Darren. How are you? Okay, Darren, from your perspective, how does this look? I hope, I mean, from our end, it looks good. We put you on public, so now we can see some comments. And yes, so let's get into if you guys don't know what YouTuber of the Week is, welcome to this series. It's a lot of fun. It's an interactive series, so you guys comment down below. I have a list of questions which you guys will see down below. This is our YouTuber of the Week over here, and make sure you guys subscribe to Two Cool Reviews. It is with a K, not a C. And like I said, his link is in the description below. So, Tony, what do you use to film your videos?
Well, recently I just switched to using my Logitech webcam since it's HD and everything. But for the majority of my videos, they were shot with my DSLR camera. I have a Nikon. I think what's that, the D3100. I think I shoot my videos with. Uh, I mean, it's, pretty. It's like a beginner DSLR, so it's got all the standard features for you. But like if you want to get your feet into photography, it's a good camera to pick up. That has different features you can use if you're like if you're learning, if you're a beginner. It has a lot of different features to kind of help you learn the curve of shooting photography, but it also has a lot of different bells and whistles if you're more seasoned photographer. So you have a lot of control with the settings and the aperture and everything like that. I would recommend it, especially if you like just want to wet your feet with photography.
Now, so what do you use to edit your videos?
I use Premiere Elements, I think 19 or 18 or 15 or something. Well, Premiere Elements something. I always forget which number it is. They updated a couple times. I dabbled with Premiere Pro, but I don't know, I didn't really feel like learning a new software at the time, so I just went back to Premiere Elements.
Well, I know that like anytime that, like you said, you learn something new, if you're not quite sure, you kind of go back to what you do know.
Yeah.
And whatever works, works, you know. Darren says at least it's not a Canon for your camera. Windows or Mac?
Windows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's some things you can do on Windows that you can't do on Mac, and some things you can do on Mac that you can't do on Windows.
Yeah.
Now, with being on YouTube for about a year, you've seen some changes. So, what keeps you motivated to keep making content?
Really just like I said, I feel like when it comes to YouTube, especially when you just starting out, you gotta kind of have a self drive and self motivation to want to do the videos you're making. And right now, I'm kind of in the process of trying to make the best videos I can. So I'm always looking to improve or try out different ideas and things like that. So more so just, and like I said, I have met a lot of like really nice, really cool people from just a few videos I have uploaded. A lot of nice people from the Facebook group, we're a part of, really nice. And it's nice to just, go on the journey of growing, taking it day by day and, watching other people grow. I've seen people grow from like a couple hundred to, thousands of subscribers. Like, well, but like I said, I just enjoy the process of it. I've always done editing and making like small movies and things like that. So it's really just taking hobbies and passions and just putting it up on YouTube for people. That's all.
And that's really interesting because a lot of people don't mind recording and making the videos, but they hate editing.
Yeah.
Or they hate coming up with the content, but they love editing. And you do both.
Yeah, and it, depending on what you want to do. I've definitely had some videos that I shot about 30 minutes of video or about an hour of footage, and I have to whittle it down to like 6 or 7 minutes. I completely understand. Like me and a couple friends from different people I've become friends with in YouTube. We talk about editing all the time. Like people shoot videos, but it takes them like a week or 2 weeks just to edit it and get it up. So I understand it's a headache. I try to keep my process as straightforward as possible. So shoot the video, make sure the sound is correct, the lighting and everything is correct, and then just make the editing process a lot simpler with me. I kind of have a vision in mind of what I want to do with each video going in. So, whatever background music I want, things like that, I try to have all that in mind ahead of time.
And I think that if you wait too long, your vision kind of like goes away. So, how important is it to edit while you're in that creative process?
I think is very important because I try to have as much energy as I can, and just I like to do it all back to back. So I'll shoot a video, get the sound, and first I edit the audio, and then from the audio I go ahead and transfer that to Premiere, and then I'll do the whole editing process and add different clips or pictures and gifs and things like that, and just I try to keep it at about a 2 hour process. So I give myself about 15 to 20 minutes to shoot each video, and then the editing process, that's going to have to take as long as it has to take. But usually I can get it done within like an hour or so. So it's not too bad.
Hi, Elmar. Welcome. Nay, I didn't get the notification. Well, that is YouTube for you. So if you guys know, we go live twice a week. We go live every Sunday with Sundays with the Hagertys, and we go live on Wednesdays with YouTuber the Week Wednesdays, and we keep it at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just in case YouTube doesn't notify you. You guys will know that it is always every Sunday and every Wednesday. So you guys will need to get that notification. Just set your alarms. And guys, this is Tony, Anthony, whatever you want to call him, Too Cool. This is the YouTuber of the Week. You make sure you go check him out, subscribe to him. And hold on, I'm going to put up a new banner. Where is it at? So this is like really cool, guys. I get to look. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTuber of the Week. His link is in the description. And as always, make sure you leave a like and comment. So, who do we have on? Darren said he's met a lot of cool people from YouTube. And editing is the most time consuming. And I think that's true. You could like record for that 15 minutes, but the editing you need to, if you want to add the bells and the whistles, will take you a lot longer.
Yeah.
Hi, Billy. Billy is in our group, the Navarre fam. She was last week's YouTuber of the Week. A lot of fun. And Darren says, how's it going? Darren didn't get the notification either. That's strange. Nothing I can do. That is why we share it. So if you guys have not already, if you guys can do me a favor and share this video. Share this video onto Twitter. Make sure you tag both of us. For some reason, I guess YouTube didn't send out the notifications, but yet we are live. So that's why it's always good to make sure that you guys click that post notification bell so then you never miss a video if YouTube does send them out. And you guys just drop down your questions below, and Tony will be happy to answer them for you. Now, we were talking about, let's see, where is my question? Since we were talking about support groups, how do you feel that Facebook support groups help you with your channel?
Well, I definitely feel like YouTube Creator Alliance is the most helpful, but it's mostly because of how we function there. Whereas actually, actual support, you got a daily thread for videos to get interaction. You have the playlist thread because I've seen other groups try the playlist thing, and it's not handled as well, and it's not managed as well. So um, I've like when I first started my channel, I joined a lot of different groups, a lot of different Facebook groups, but it's just people throwing videos up there looking for support and followers and subscribers and things like that. But yeah, I mean, and I tell people all the time, like if you starting out on YouTube, you don't want to promote yourself to other YouTubers because they're working on their own stuff. They got their own videos they trying to get started and edited and everything like that, and they're trying to build an audience. And if you're making YouTube videos, you don't have as much time to sit around watching other people's YouTube videos. Like I support a lot of people when I can, but I don't between work, trying to manage my own YouTube channel and a family, I just don't have the time to watch 1,000 people or commit that kind of time daily. So I know people post videos and you want as many views right then as possible, but it's just not feasible, especially when you're trying to do your own YouTube channel. And I feel like a lot of other Facebook groups, they're full of members who don't quite get that concept that you're promoting yourself to other YouTubers. They're trying to get to the same place you're trying to go. And
well, a lot of them, they just like drop their video and bounce. They want you to watch their video, but they're not going to support you. So it's like, I think what's pretty awesome about YCA is that you're supporting other YouTube. I think, hold on, I created the motto. I'm trying to remember exactly what it is. Supporting fellow content, hold on. Supporting fellow creators along your YouTube journey. Mm-hmm. So it's like you kind of like have to help. I mean, not saying watch like an hour long of their video if you don't have that time, but say with the playlist or that one, you can set it and forget it and do it overnight. Yeah. It'll help you gain your watch time. Or you could do the daily thread and you just watch 10 minutes above that person and then someone else supports you and you support them. And that's a great way to kind of meet fellow content creators, maybe find someone in your same genre, maybe you can collab with them. Just, you may watch, if you're a male, you may watch a hair video and you're like, well, I don't have any hair, but I'm not just supporting the content, but I'm supporting the content creator.
Yeah. I've met a lot of people, I'm obviously a guy. I can't, I don't have that big of an interest in like makeup and beauty tips.
But you have a family that might be.
But I know I've met a lot of really nice YouTubers. I can suggest tons of different YouTube channels for like beauty and makeup, and I've met a lot of people in the gaming community and things like that. So I can suggest a lot of people, and like I said, they're nice people. They're not looking for sub. They want to grow an audience, but they're cool with the process of taking it slow and just you want to build a genuine audience. You want people who actually are interested in the content you're making and want to follow you on what you're putting out there instead of just I liked your video, come like mine, and we'll
nice
go from there.
Hi Emma. Hi guys. Oh my gosh, guys, welcome to YouTuber of the Week. I have different banners which you guys will see down below. Just something fun that I'm getting used to doing, and also for you guys to kind of get an idea of where we are. We've asked a lot of questions. We still have a lot more to go. We need your help. Comment down below. As always, if you guys can do me a favor and please leave a like on this live stream or just on this video if you guys are watching this later on. And then, of course, guys, this is Too Cool Reviews. If you guys can just click on his link and subscribe to him and help support the YouTuber of the Week series. Now, so I know that we were talking about being on YouTube for over a year. And you've seen some good things, you've seen some bad things. So what are some challenges that you have come across while doing YouTube for this past year?
Well, with dealing with movies, it's mainly just copyright issues. Like Every video, like when I first started, I predominantly did on camera stuff just to keep the headache of dealing with that away, because I know how to function within copyright guidelines. I never use audio from like trailers or songs or anything like that. And if I do use clips of a trailer, it's never over 10 seconds or 30 seconds or anything like that. So I'm following the guidelines, but the way YouTube works, and I'm not even a monetized channel, so these companies, they just see opportunity, so they copyright claim, and they'll let it go if you fight it, but to constantly open your email and see copyright claim, and then you'll win it,
Yeah.
and somebody else will come later and claim it again, and it's like, oh man.
So now that's got to be hard. So if you guys like reaction channels, like different movie trailers that you kind of want to get a different perspective on their interpretation or review of that channel, definitely come check out Too Cool. Now, how does that work? Because I know that I've done a few movie trailers. Sometimes I get copyrighted. Sometimes I don't. It just all depends. So how do you pick which content, or do you just go with like what's current?
Well, I really don't do too many, trailer reaction videos, and if I do, it's just me talking over different pictures, like different promo pictures and things like that. I never use the actual trailer, because like I understand, the issue with people are making money off of my trailer and things like that. So I tried not to go that route, but I feel like the best company to use for that would probably be like the Disney Marvel movies. I've never heard anybody have any issues or complaints about that. It's usually just like Universal or WB. They can be pretty rough too, but like anything Marvel or Disney, I haven't heard anything bad about as far as that.
Darren says, what kind of videos do you do?
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, let me pull up the chat too. Mostly I just do movie reviews. Just sharing my thoughts on different films I've come across, or some of my favorite films, or recent things that have come to theaters. If it's funny, I'll crack a few jokes about it, or try to make people aware of it if it's something I feel like most people are kind of overlooking, or things like The Shining. That's one of my more popular videos.
So I don't watch scary movies at all, and I've watched a few of your scary reviews. And my husband had The Shining one when I came home, and I'm like, that sounds creepy. So we finally watched a little bit of it today. It was creepy
Yeah,
as anything.
it's a classic movie. It's kind of divisive amongst fans, because a lot of people who are fans of the book, they're not fans of the movie, and Stephen King, he's not a fan of the Stanley Kubrick movie, so he made his own TV miniseries, which fans of the book prefer, or they like it. A lot of people feel like the movie was a little like pretentious and things like that, and then the fact that a lot of people just say it's the best thing or the best movie ever, without really having a reason behind it, that kind of turns people off. But if you're not into horror, I wouldn't suggest it, but I really wouldn't. I don't personally call it a horror movie. I say it's more of like a psychological thriller, but
that's what my husband calls it. I just assume just everything that is scary is just a scary movie. And my husband's like, it's a thriller. I'm like, it's still scary. That like I watch scary movies like this, like even like scary commercials for scary movies. I'm like, what? Darren said he's never seen The Shining. So yes, I saw a few. Actually, I watched all of yours, but the new It trailer. He has Stranger Things 3. He has like a lot of reviews, so you guys need to go check him out. And one thing that I love about you that I didn't tell you yet is that you're honest, like you're real. Like you don't try to put on a fake character to do these reviews and reactions.
No.
You're like, this is the way that I see it, and I mean, you're not like that, but it's like you're real. And that's pretty cool because you're very genuine in your videos.
Yeah, I try to be as someone who's watched a lot of like different YouTube reviewers over the years. I feel like I have ones where I think that guy's pretty honest, or he's just telling his honest thoughts on it. But other times, I feel like they may be kind of swayed by public opinion, so they want to have the popular opinion on this movie, and sometimes that comes back to bite them. Like they'll think a movie is going to be well received, so they give it a good review. People, audiences aren't receptive to it, so they like, you gave that movie a good review, and now you look kind of crazy. But no matter how I feel about it or what public perception is, I'll just give my honest opinion on the movie. So if the world likes it and I didn't, and I just have to be in the minority on that, I can't shift my views to fit in with everybody else. That's just not how I live. So.
No, that's true. I mean, because that's what's great about movies. You're going to have people that like them. You're going to have people that aren't going to like them. It just depends on what their mood is at that time and what type of movies they're interested in. So, like I said, I may not like the movie that people review, but I am supporting the creator.
All right.
I may watch it like this, but it's okay.
Yeah, and, that's one of the good things about movies. Like I think nowadays, the way things are socially, everyone has to agree, or something has to be the best thing or the worst thing, and that's just not more balanced than that. So if you didn't like something, I love to hear why you didn't, or why you don't, or why you look at it differently than the way I see it. And I feel like that's the more interesting conversation to have than, oh well, I liked it, or well, I liked it too. And it's like, I mean, that's great to be on the same page as far as stuff like that, but it's always more interesting to get a different perspective when you both watch the same film. Like I may have missed something that you caught on to, or I just may have a different takeaway from a certain scene or the ending of a movie than what you got out of it.
Or they picked up something that you didn't. Because I know that sometimes, like, I watch a movie and my husband's like, "Oh, did you see that?" I'm like, "I must have blinked." Or like it's your perception of the video, of the movie, of the trailer. So it's like sometimes like you have to watch a video or a YouTube video more than once because you must have missed something in the first one, and like, how did I miss that? I watched it, Now, we talked about like your challenges that you have come across while doing YouTube. What have you gained out of doing YouTube?
Well, for one, I gained a bigger respect for people who have grown their channels, like to have bigger success on YouTube. I understand a lot of the more behind the scene issues that go behind that, or a lot of the hard work that goes into that. Because like a lot of people, they look at a 5-minute YouTube video and think like, oh, that's easy, I can do that. And then when you see how hard it is just to get your video down to 5 minutes, and as the person who made the video, you can look at it and tell 1,000 ways that video could have been better. But I feel like it's better to deliver something than to not upload anything. So I have to just live with it. But I definitely have a bigger respect for the whole process of being a consistent creator on YouTube, because it's definitely hard, on top of life and work and things like that. So the people who have kind of worked their way up, throughout all those struggles and things, I feel like I have a much bigger respect for them. And like I said, just meeting different creators and really nice, genuine people who are I look at as friends. I talk with them on Twitter or Facebook and things like that. So I feel like I met a lot of really nice people. And I tell people, when you really starting out on YouTube, because I feel like a lot of people, the misconception is they want this big audience right out of the gate. Like, I want to upload a video and then millions of people see it, and you're really not ready for that. Like I I sometimes have a hard time keeping up with a lot of comments that come through on certain videos. So it's like I'm at work. If I go back to it, I'll leave a heart and respond. And I was telling someone the other day. I think he was pretty young. Maybe it might be like a kid or something. But he was really happy that I responded to his comment. That's why I made the channel, so I can talk to different people and just hear different people's thoughts. And because I had that interaction with him, he actually made me go back and watch an anime. I did a review for an anime called Death Note, and he brought up a scene that I kind of glossed over when I originally watched it. Went back and saw it, and it's an amazing scene that I completely like slept through. And because of that interaction with him, I was able to go back and now I have an even deeper appreciation for the anime as a whole. But yeah, just you a lot of people just don't know what they're asking for when they're looking for this big audience overnight. You're not ready for it. Like your work ethic may not be there. Once these people show up looking for a show, they're expecting that. So if you say you're gonna have a video every week, they're gonna look to hold you to that. You have to let in the good with the bad. So every comment isn't going to be nice. Every person who's looking at you, isn't going to be nice and non-critical. You get a lot of thumbs down. A lot of ups and downs with your watch time and things like that. And I don't think a lot of people quite understand that. They just they have this idea of what it is to be a YouTuber and this lifestyle and all of that. And I feel like that's what holds a lot of people back as far as actually having success with their channel, because you're chasing something, you're trying to be something or someone that you're not, and it's it's just not going to work out for you in the long run, in my opinion.
No, it's everything that you said is true. It's YouTube. I mean, a lot of people who are watching this will have already heard this before, but YouTube is the hardest working job that you do for free if you're not monetized. Like, you work so hard to find the content, to film it, to upload it like to a computer, to edit it, to publish it to YouTube, and then to market your video to all the different social medias to get your video out there. And a lot of people, like you said, don't realize the back end part behind the scenes of all of what we do, because they're sitting and watching a 5-minute video, but they may not realize that it was 2 hours worth of content that you edited down to 5 minutes.
Right.
And so I think until you actually become a content creator, and not on the other side, then you actually appreciate, it's like, wow, it is hard, but it is worth it. But you have a full understanding of what's going on. And what is pretty cool, and the reason that I support smaller content creators more, I mean, like, I watch some of the bigger content creators, but I rather support the smaller content creators because of that interaction. The bigger YouTubers have so many comments that they can't get to.
Right.
And so for that one person that says, oh my gosh, thank you so very much for your video, it made my day, or hey, I loved your review, you missed a part in that, like that kid did.
Yeah.
Like, you're building and growing your audience and your subscribers and your fans, because he appreciated so much by you liking his comment, by you commenting back. And so I think that's not that the bigger YouTubers forget about that, but I don't think they remember or can connect with their audience as much as we can, because we are on a smaller platform.
Yeah. And I tell people that, I tell a lot of people who, talk like just starting out on YouTube, or people who come to me, asking advice because, they see I've had a bit of time on the channel and everything. It's disrespectful to the people who are supporting you when you're small, like when you only have 100 subscribers. That's disrespectful. That's 100 people that clicked on your channel or your video and click subscribe. click like, comment it, willing to show up to your videos when you upload it. Oh, I can't wait to get 1,000 people or 1,000,000 people. You have people right here. It's like, that's disrespectful.
And for the people who think that have a misperception, like you said, of, okay, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. I'm going to get 1,000,000 subscribers. I'm going to make tons of money. No, that's not how this works. I mean, unless you have something crazy that will go viral, but other than that, no, it's a slow, hard process. And, it's not easy.
Yeah, I feel like the good thing or the best thing I can tell people about YouTube is that I honestly feel like there's an audience for everyone. There may not be a multi-million audience for you, so you might not have millions of subscribers, but 10,000 people, that's a pretty big number. That's a lot of support. People with channels around that size, they make pretty decent money from YouTube, depending on what your niche is or what you're talking about, I guess. But 1,000 people, I look at, that's a big number for me. Like if 1,000 people were literally following you around, that would be a lot. That would be a lot more impressive. I feel like people reduce it to just numbers on YouTube, and it's about vanity. So I have 255 subscribers. I appreciate every one of them. I kind of fluctuate, because of my upload schedule was kind of, sporadic for a while, but I have a lot of people who've been supportive from day one. My wife, she's probably my biggest supporter, so I appreciate that. I appreciate anybody who takes the time to click subscribe and comes and supports new videos, and just they're there while you're growing.
Now, since you're talking about your upload schedule, what does your current upload schedule look like? So if somebody were to come over, what should they expect?
I try to get up a new video at least every week. Right now I'm working on content. I have a couple different series, like for anime reviews. I do those on Mondays, so Anime Mondays. I have a lot of reviews to catch up on, like Avengers Endgame and Us, and things like that. So those I'm going to be uploading on Wednesday starting next week. This Friday I should have my review up for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So that will probably be my video for the week. But next week and beyond, I'll probably be doing about 2 to 3 videos a week.
That's awesome. So guys, when you subscribe to his channel, guys, make sure you click that bell so then you'll get notified every time that he uploads a video. I know somewhere in between that you were talking about some tips that you would give to other YouTubers. So what tips can you share to help other creators or somebody new who's starting out?
If you're just starting out, my biggest tip I would say is, just don't go easy on yourself and don't go in with high expectations. Try to work as much as you can on audio production quality. If you're going to be on camera, work on your on-camera presence. Try to be comfortable. Try to, if you can, elevate your personality a little bit, because the camera kind of drains you a little bit. I feel like the camera takes it down a notch. So for the people who can, really take it up and be extra,
don't go like so overboard, but I got you.
But yeah, and I understand a lot of people, it's hard to do that, especially like, when you're coming in, you're tired from work, or you just been dealing with the kids or morning meetings and things like that. And then you have to come in and be this upbeat personality, but that's not really how you're feeling. So I refuse to go that route. So if I'm not in the mood to shoot, I won't. I don't want to give you a low energy presence on camera, but I won't be fake positive. So if I'm not in the mood, I'll put up a tweet or something, letting you know the video won't be up today. I'll try it again later, or whatever has to be done. But I can't do that. That's not easy to sustain at all. And I think we're seeing a lot of people kind of crash and burn from that kind of stuff. That mentality of, oh well, I have to crank out these videos. I have to be 100% happy on camera, and then you see the backside of that. Maybe something goes wrong in life where they have an outburst, or and once you get to a bigger audience, people want to see you fall. People want to see the downside and the decline and things like that. So I
Well,
feel like people. I'll go ahead. Go ahead.
no, that they're that's why like a lot of like the bigger YouTubers, they're like, we've been like daily vlogging, we need a break.
Yeah.
And then there was one, that's why you see like a lot of like YouTubers like with kind of like not mental health issues, because I think a lot of us do have mental health issues, um,
Yeah.
but with doing that, you get drained. You're like, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do that. So when you are making it into a job that you have to do, it's no longer fun.
All right.
And that's like, there was a movie that came out. I don't know if it was like I don't think it was a big movie, but it
Mm-hmm.
was about a YouTuber, like being a YouTuber, and that you are two different people. On camera, you're like so high, so much energy, my life is fabulous. I have this, this, and this, and this, this, and you're like up there.
All
And
right.
you shut the camera off, and you're like, wow, like I have no friends, and like it takes a toll on you being a completely different person on camera than off camera.
All right. And like I said, that's why I put it in the title. Too cool. I'm laid back. That's what you see is what you get.
Yeah.
And everybody doesn't have to be that. Nobody wants to see everybody be the same thing. And that's why I say I feel like it's honestly an audience for everybody. It's enough people on YouTube, clicking on different videos to find you if they connect with you, or it can be anything that resonates with a person about you. It could be your personality, it could be your setup, it could be just like, oh, it's your 80s theme channel. Oh, I love the 80s, so you get a subscribe for that. Whatever it can be, it's somebody out there for you, somebody willing to watch that. Now, like I said, the numbers on that may vary, and I feel like people have to come to terms with that. And a lot of times, you kind of just have to take the ego out of it and look at it, objectively. Like if your channel isn't getting many views or clicks, maybe it's something you could do better with the thumbnails. Maybe you're doing something in the videos. If they're clicking off after the first 30 seconds, what can I do differently? What can I be more engaging? Can I do a better hook to get them to stay longer? So it's things you can figure out on the back end, other than, oh, I'm working hard on this video and nobody's watching it, nobody's subscribing, I'm mad YouTube didn't promote it or something like that.
So it's
I feel like,
yeah,
people make it deeper than what it has to be.
so it's very important to check your analytics to see where the audience retention is, where it kind of dropped off, kind of like see, like you said, if people are into your video, they'll stay longer. If not, they won't. So you have to kind of like see how your videos are doing.
Yeah, and I feel like you got to be able to take feedback, even if it's in the form of a nasty comment. Something made that person want to say that. Yeah, in most cases, a lot of people can. Most people on the internet are just looking to be nasty, so take that with a grain of salt. But sometimes critical feedback can be or constructive feedback. It doesn't always come in a nice package, so kind of take it with a grain of salt. Look at if it's credible, because I know a lot of people dismiss anything that isn't nice as, oh, that's just a hater. It's like, I guess I guess I would have to say it's subjective, but I don't get a lot of like hate comments or negative comments on my channel, but if you do, it's fine.
Yeah, if they're talking about like you personally, like what you look like, then that's like that's a true like hate. And
nice.
there's trolls all over. But sometimes in those hate comments or the negative comments, I'll say, are ways to kind of like improve your channel. Maybe like the lighting was bad, just say like, hey, your video would have been better if you had this, this, and this. And you're like, okay, well, it's not the kind of comment you wanted to hear or see, but can also make your channel a little bit better, or present it a different way.
Yeah, like I had a lot of audio issues. It took me a hard time finding a really good mic for me that I was comfortable with. And people will let me know in the comments in my earlier videos. They were like, "Hey, the audio kind of spikes throughout, but it's a good video. I appreciate it." So I appreciate the comment. I appreciate the feedback, and I'll let them know like I'm working behind the scenes trying to straighten that out. Hopefully, it's gone in the next video. So I got to a point where the audio was fine, but my earlier videos that was an issue, and a lot of people, if your audio is terrible, they'll leave. They may not leave a comment, but you may see them leaving. So, you just have to understand the analytics and, like I said, look at the comments. So if someone says your audio sucks or your video sucks, all right. A lot of times that can be just flat out negative, but sometimes there can be something there. So, case by case, I guess.
Case by case. Guys, if you guys are just joining us, so welcome. This is Too Cool Reviews. Guys, make sure you subscribe to his channel, and his link is in the description below. He is pretty awesome, as you guys are hearing. He's very laid back. He's very honest. He gives his perspective of different movie channels, like movie reviews. So he's a reaction channel. Very cool. Make sure you go check him out. And if you guys make sure you do me a favor and leave a like on this stream, comment below letting me know that you're here. Tappy, I see you. Hello, Tappy. Hi, Finn. Welcome, guys. And then also, if you guys can share this video to have people come and join the stream, get to know our YouTuber of the Week a little bit better, and make sure you subscribe to my channel if you guys are new, and welcome to YouTuber of the Week. I know some people got notifications, some people didn't. It is okay. Finn says, what happened to Google Hangouts? All I know is that Google Hangouts, Google Plus got discontinued, it stopped. Google Hangouts. So I'm not quite sure what happened, but we are streaming on a different platform. It's called StreamYard. I think it's really cool. Giving me different ways. I can even share your comments on here, which is really, really cool. And then I can also add different banners, and you guys can see questions that I have already uploaded in here. So then you guys can see where we are. So it's really, really cool. So you guys, I have my questions. I need your questions. Comment down below. Let's get to know our YouTuber of the Week a little bit better. Now, so you do reactions.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever done a reaction to your first video that you've ever made?
No. It may have crossed my mind to do it, but at this point, no, I haven't done that yet. I changed the thumbnail not too long ago. That's about the last time I think I revisited that.
Well, that's still good though. I mean, you checked it back out, but you just didn't react to it. That's still good.
I might do it. I don't know, maybe for my 2-year anniversary on YouTube or something. May do it in September.
Now, have you ever? Okay, so then have you rewatched your first video?
Not my first one, but I do go back and rewatch some of my older videos to kind of look to see what I can improve on as far as on-camera presence or just overall presentation.
I seriously think I'm going to stop you right there. I seriously think you are in my head because you're answering my questions before I answer them, before I ask them. You're pretty good at this, Tony. I'm very impressed. Because that was gonna be my question.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that's I feel like that's another thing. If you're new or just starting out, that's a way you can improve. Honestly, I think a big thing people can take away from YouTube or just starting out, try to make videos you would actually sit down and watch. So a lot of my videos, I look back on them, it's yeah, I probably would have clicked off of this video. If it wasn't me, even with it being me, I'll click away. But I think, try to make something that you honestly, that videos you're interested in, videos you would sit down and watch all the way through, or you would subscribe to. Just try to make something you yourself will watch. So if you wouldn't watch it, you kind of got to give people a break if they don't want to watch it. So
Oh, that's true. A lot of people who are on here are fans of, and I am too, of a popular YouTuber called McJuggernuggets. I don't know if you ever heard of him. You've had to see some of his
I
viral.
think I've heard of them a
Yeah.
little bit.
And so he gave my husband a tip, and he said, if you yourself won't sit and watch it, what makes other people want to sit and watch your videos? Make something that you would want to watch.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it's true.
that's absolutely true. Yeah, like I said, I think people just are a little too close to it. You're a little too invested in it, and entitled, and just biased because it's yours. So
You're like, oh, it's the best.
yeah, I made it. I spent 3 hours or 4 days making it. People better watch it. And it's like, people don't owe you anything.
They don't.
They don't owe you anything. You're not entitled to an audience. You're not entitled to views or clicks. So you got to work for it and fight for it just like everybody else. Everybody starts at zero. My first video I uploaded, I got a view pretty quick, but it was a guy. He left a really quick comment, and he
So
was trying to promote something. I think he was like, if I need music for my channel or something like that, he can do it. Things like that. So I was just surprised somebody clicked on the video that fast, because it was only up there like a minute, and
yeah.
he found it and left a comment really quick. So, but I think people underestimate just like how uplifting genuine comments can be. Like I'll be at work and I'll get a random comment, on a video I haven't thought about, in a few weeks. It's pretty old. Or like my shining videos, people come on there and they're like, I appreciate you being honest. I appreciate, you not just saying generic things, or, giving, just like being an echo chamber for other people's opinions and things like that. And that's why, like I said, that's why I started the channel, to communicate with people, have a space where people can talk about their favorite movies, give your opinion. I'll never allow somebody to be beat down in the comments about their opinion or things like that. I don't promote bullying. I don't tolerate bullying. So if you're giving your opinion, that's fine, but you're not going to beat somebody down about having a different opinion. That's what makes it a conversation. So if you didn't like something, hey, why didn't you like it? Or if you loved it, why did you love it? And just leave it at a honest conversation. And like I said, it's fun. That's something you could take away. So I love hearing about people's favorite movies and shows, and I'll pretty much watch anything. I say that, but it's some stuff
I guys.
But,
let's see. Any suggestions that you have for Mr. Too Cool? Comment them down below, or make sure you guys subscribe to his channel and follow him on the social medias, and give him some ideas for future videos, and we'll see if he decides to do reactions.
Yeah, if you have a movie or something, like even if it's like old or something you just think is funny and silly, I have a really I got a pretty broad sense of humor. So yeah, like I'm torn on doing a video for people. I can really ruin movies, like action movies, for people if I wanted to.
Oh yeah, we all
because I've always paid attention to the details or what's going on in the background. And if I make that video, like it will ruin action movies. Like you wouldn't be able to watch like Bruce Lee or Jet Li movies like that again.
Well,
or at least not the same.
Well, especially with editing, when you watch movies, you have a different outlook on it. You're like, wow, they could have edited that a little bit better. They could have done this.
Things like that. Yeah.
Tabby has a question. Do you think, with all the stuff happening on YouTube, like people's videos getting demonetized, for example, do you think YouTube will change for the better?
Well, I feel like that's subjective as far as what you determine as better. As far as like copyright, I haven't looked into it myself because whatever copyrights I had, I kind of fought those and let them go for right now. But they supposedly made some changes to the copyright system to make it easier for creators to combat that stuff and edit your video. So if they're claiming audio or something like that, they made it easier for you to go in and edit out that audio. So like I said, I haven't looked into it personally, so I don't know how much they've changed or how different it is. But allegedly, it's been changed for the better, and people videos getting demonetized. I feel like that's a broad issue for YouTube, and with manual people not actually looking at most of the videos that get uploaded because it's like millions of videos daily. So I understand they're in a tough position, but I also understand it's a terrible system where things are just getting claimed for like nonsensical reasons. People are losing their ability to comment on videos and things like that. So it's a mess, but it's a good mess, I guess, because it still, it gives you a lot of opportunity. You can promote yourself, in ways that you never could 10 years ago. So.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, I guess, as it goes, because they are changing so much so quickly, and it's hard to keep up sometimes.
Yeah, yes. I feel bad for some of the bigger YouTube channels. Like I'm friends with a guy. He has a channel called Adam Does Movies, and he has like I think 57,000 subscribers right now. But because of the changes YouTube has been making, his views have dropped off. So then he's down to like maybe 1,000 views every video and things like that.
You know what? I don't know what, but a lot of people's views are down. Not sure what's going on or what. Because I remember, like sometimes the subscriber count fluctuates. It goes up and down depending on YouTube has a glitch or something like that. But the same with the views. The views are like really down, and I'm not quite sure. And that's like across the platform.
Yeah, and like I said, it's just part of the bumps and bruises of YouTube. So I kind of roll with it. I don't focus on it. I don't put too much attention on it. I pay attention, but I see what I'm working on improving in other areas. So
yeah, because that's the challenges that we come across. Josh said the one flew over the cuckoo's nest is a great one.
Yeah, I still haven't sat down and watched that one. I write that one down and put it on the list and get to it. So like I said, anything you want to request, I'll get to it eventually.
Now, which I forgot to put on as one of the banners, but which social media platform are you mostly on to market your videos?
I would probably say Facebook and Twitter. I'm probably the most active. Well, no, I would say I'm pretty active on both Facebook and Twitter about the most. My Instagram, I mostly just post like different artwork I find of movies or different fan art and things like that. So if you want to follow me on Instagram at Tuku Reviews, like I said, I post a lot of just movie art, different fan interpretations of things like that. Like just any art period. I do photography. So that's another passion of mine. Just anything art wise. I may throw that up on my Instagram, but Twitter, I interact a lot more over there, and Facebook. I'm in a couple of different movie groups, and like groups like YCA, so I interact over there. But I would say the best place to. I hear a lot of people get a lot of success from promoting on Reddit. I kind of dabble on Reddit.
I'm like, not quite sure about that one.
Yeah, it's depending on what you're doing and how you're doing it, because they can definitely Reddit can be like a hornet's nest. So you gotta be careful with Reddit.
Yeah. Absolutely. Now, so I know that like a lot of people, they don't understand the YouTube lifestyle, I guess. Yeah. Hi Ethan. Hi Omar. So what do your friends and family think about your channel?
Well, honestly, I haven't promoted my channel to my family or anybody. Like, no one knew that I was doing a YouTube channel as far as friends and family. Everyone who knows, they found me through like recommendations. So Like my friend, he called me up like, man, I just found you on YouTube. I had no idea you was doing this. My parents found my channel. They stay down in Mississippi. Yeah, my brothers or sisters, no one, but they all found me. They all ended up finding my channel.
What about your wife? What did she think?
Oh, well, she knew from the start. I had to tell her, but yeah, she like I said, she's my biggest supporter. She helps me with setup. She anything I need, anything I need behind the scenes, she's willing to do. And
that's a great wife.
Yeah.
Make sure you tell her, and because we love to feel appreciated, so make sure you tell your wife that you appreciate her.
Yeah, but yeah, plus she pushing me off on other people, so she likes movies to a certain degree, but she like go talk to the people on the internet about it. But
go talk to them. I appreciate you. Omar wants to know, what is your favorite thing about making YouTube videos?
I know a lot of people don't like the editing process, but I do like the editing process because I feel like that's where I get to express a lot of different creativity. So I think of different jokes or different clips I can add in throughout the video here and there. So I can kind of be flexible, or I may think of something while I'm editing that I might want to add in. So I really do like the editing process, and like I said, just the interaction after the video goes live. So any comment or things like that, or someone giving their opinion, or just telling me how much they like the video. Those are my two favorite things.
That's very awesome. Very awesome. Hi, Chaz. Guys, if you guys are just joining us, welcome. We are almost done. Actually, I think we have time for one last question. But guys, make sure that you guys go check out the YouTuber of the week. His link is in the description below. This is Tony Anthony, too cool. Guys, go check him out. He is really awesome. If you guys have not seen already, his reviews are pretty awesome. If you go and see the many videos that he has created, guys, get his perspective of the video, comment your thoughts on the videos. Just make sure you guys go and spread some love to his channel. You guys can tell him that you came from YTOTW. You can say that you came from Nay's channel. And yes, just make sure you go follow him on his social medias. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. He has a Facebook for his YouTube, so go check that out. And so, guys, yes, like I said, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. One last question. Let me see what the last question is. Where did that one, any video? All right. So what, for the last question that we have, what are some ideas you have to grow your channel? Like, what do you, it's 2019, we're already in August, which is too crazy for me. I am not ready that it's August already. But what can we expect for the future of your channel?
Well, I've been experimenting with different thumbnails and things, so I may do a overhaul of my thumbnails overall. I think I'm close to getting the design I'm comfortable with as far as rebranding, and just tightening up my production schedule, my upload schedule and things like that. And I'm really aiming by the end of the year to be at a consistent 2 to 3 videos every week. So right now I'm getting things filmed for the next week. So by that next week, I can just work on stuff for that way I'm ahead. I'm always ahead instead of doing it the day of or just the day before and things like that. So that's my goal, to get production way ahead of schedule, and to a place where I can be consistent. I feel like that's one of the biggest and best ways to try to grow on YouTube nowadays. Just consistently post, and post a lot, but make sure it's stuff that people are actually watching, not just things that one person is watching or 1 or 2 views, and it's just you're uploading every day, but nobody's really watching it because YouTube is just going to let it sit over there.
They will. All right. Guys, thank you guys so very much for joining us. Tony, thank you so very much for being an awesome content creator, for being this week's YouTuber of the week, for being an amazing member and supporter of our Facebook group, YouTube Creators Alliance. Guys, Chaz says he's going to go check out your movie reviews. Guys, you should all go check it out. He's really cool, hence his name, Too Cool Reviews. And thank you, Tony, so very much, like I said, for just being a genuine YouTuber. There's not many out there. Thank you for your like your smile, I'm gonna say, because it's contagious. And also for just uplifting people and supporting others along your, YouTube. Not just, you're not doing it for yourself. I mean, of course you have your channel, but you're not just doing it for yourself and want everybody to watch you. You
Yeah,
support other creators too, and
yeah,
give them
absolutely.
tips and stuff like that.
Thank you for having me on. Thank you to everyone in the chat who came through and supported the stream. Um, Very thankful to be on here. It's very nice, that you do this every week. I see it. Most of the time I've been working. This week I have a more consistent work schedule, so I'm glad that I was able to set this up and go through with this and get it done. And like I said, I look forward to catching next week's stream. Hopefully I'll be able to catch at least some of it.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
I mean, like supporting others, and you're doing awesome.
yeah.
And guys, I want to thank you guys again for always supporting this series. As you guys know, it's my favorite series. I love supporting fellow creators. Tony, I don't think I told you about this one, but guys, I have been doing this since I've had 35 subscribers. Only 35. I started it when I had 35 subscribers. And at that time, I still wanted to support fellow content creators. And now I believe we're at like 1660 or something like that. So you guys have been amazing supporters along this series. And it hasn't always been easy. It has been changing. This is, like I said, our first time doing this type of setup, which I'm really enjoying. But guys, Tony is number like 72 on live, which is pretty awesome. So, guys, just continue to support this series, support the YouTuber of the week. One thing that I haven't told Tony about this yet, and I need your guys' help to do this. As you can see on the screen right here, Finn started doing emojis. So, with my YouTubers of the week, but I like seeing other people's channels grow throughout the years, especially after years of hard work. Yes, that is awesome, Chappie.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
So for our YouTuber of the week, do you know when you meet like a celebrity and you want to get a selfie with them, correct?
Right.
You want to capture that. So I love taking selfies. My husband hates them, but I love. But we do a selfie with the YouTuber of the week because we think you're amazing. And so how that works is the people who are in the chat, you guys comment down below, just like Finn did, your favorite emoji. You can comment foxes, you can comment the smiley faces, hearts, stars, whatever you guys would like. Once my screen gets fully filled up with your comments, so you guys just spam those comments, I will take a picture of it with our YouTuber of the week and I will post it on Twitter and you guys can tag your comments. So let's get the emojis going. I will try to set up this screen. Let me see. How do I want to set up this screen? Not me. All right. So while you guys are commenting, I will put Tony in the bigger. Hi, Ben. All right. How do I get you over there? Trying to figure that out. I see that one, which this is like a little too close. How do I get that's to remove you from stream? I guess because I'm hosting that I'm the larger one.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just gonna have to do that, and I'll just zoom in on you. All right, guys. comment down below and I will take a picture. Let me get that ready. Thank you, Finn. Thank you, Ben. Oh, I'm in the wrong chat. All right, you guys ready? All right. Like I said, this is a little bit different setup, so I'm going to see how I can do this. All right. So, guys, how this works, comment down your favorite emoji. When I count to 3, I need you guys to really be smiling behind the camera because smiling adds value to your face. And smiling, it just makes you feel better. All right. So, Tony, count to 3. Ready? 1, 2. You gotta count. I not me.
Three.
You gotta look at the camera. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Guys, you seriously make this awesome. I hope you guys go check out the YouTuber of the week. And guys, make sure you guys check back on Sunday for Sundays with the Hagertys, and also make sure you check back on next Wednesday for the next YouTuber of the week, which will be mentioned on Sundays. So Tony, just hold on for 1 second.
Okay.
Guys, I hope that you guys have an amazing night. I hope that you enjoy the rest of this week and make sure that you guys always think positive, never give up, live life to the fullest, and be the reason that someone smiles. And I will see you guys when I see you. Bye. I think.
All right.